Hello everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy December, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I would really appreciate if you hit subscribe. I don't really start my videos off like that, but if you're new here, I would really appreciate it. I talk about all sorts of things zero waste here on this channel, and today I'm talking about some zero waste stocking stuffers. So last year I made big video 100 or 101 zero waste gift ideas. So that video was focused on specifically like big gifts, not like big size, but like actual gifts like skydiving or paintings, or I can't think of any gifts right now off the top of my head, but I have a blog post version and a video version. I'll leave them linked down below and up here. But this year I wanted to focus on stocking stuffers because that's always a hard one for me. I'm always really good about giving the main gift, but I'm always like, stocking stuffers. Chocolate candy canes? So I wanted to brainstorm some ideas for those of you who are like me and cannot think of stocking stuffers to save their lives. I know I can talk a little bit fast, so for those of you who might have trouble understanding me, I will leave the blog post version linked down below if you'd like to read along. You can also change the speed of this video using the gear icon right down here. Last thing, I'm wearing a sweater for the sake of Christmas, even though it is like 80 degrees in Okinawa still. I live in the subtropics, for those of you who don't know. Last thing, these are in no particular order. Do I feel bad? No. I think it's fun that they're in no particular order. Just wanted to disclaim that in case that bothers anybody. Let's jump right in. So if you want links to any of these stores, the links will be in the blog post. So you have to read the blog post in order to access the stores. Because if I linked all the stores in the description of this video, the description of the video would be way too long. So the first one is Concentrated Brand Body Bar Set. The Concentrated Body Bar Set includes a shampoo bar, a body bar, like a moisturizer bar, and a few others. I'm not gonna spoil them all. The second one is a soap saver pouch. I just got one from Eco Roots. This actually saves all of your little tiny pieces of soap that otherwise would wash down the drain and be wasted, and then you don't have to waste them. Next is Concentrated Cleaning Bars. You can actually use one of these in your laundry. One of them is for like your surfaces, and then there are 4 of these as well. Next is bamboo toothbrushes. My favorite one is from the Other Straw. I haven't purchased them yet because I don't need them yet, but I love the ones from the Other Straw because the base of the brush and the head of the brush are different pieces, because you keep the base of the brush forever, you unscrew the head, and you only dispose of the head. Genius. So that way you don't have to dispose of the entire brush. I love that. Like literally as little waste as possible. Speaking of, is actually bamboo straws, also from the Other Straw. You can also get bamboo toothbrushes from a whole other plethora of brands. Another brand is Brush with Bamboo. You can also get a bunch of brands of socks. I specifically focus on ankle socks. I'll leave an entire video up here where I review 4 brands of socks: Allbirds Eco Socks, MeUndies, and another one. I forget the other one. Sorry, other brand. But I will leave some other brands linked in the blog post if you want like more fun long socks. You can also get other organic cotton undergarments like underwear, bras, other sorts of stuff like that. Those might make fun stocking stuffers. You can also get yourself a handy peel a phone case. I've already reviewed a bunch of these brands I'm gonna talk about. They will be linked up here. I only have 5 options to link up here. If I run out of cards, I'll leave them linked down below. Pila also has a bunch of other products. They also have a screen protector. They also have sunglasses, and they also now have a pop socket sort of device. It's like a little loopy thing. I really want it. Oh my gosh. I need to tell somebody to get that for me for Christmas. Hey, Mom or Kelly, either of you are watching this. That's what I want for Christmas. I want Pila Case's little thingy. Safe to say, if any of my family members are watching this, you can probably get me just about anything on this list. Just putting that out there. A stainless steel razor is also a really great option. There are a few brands. Wowie is a great one. Eco Roots also has one. There's also another really, Leaf Shave. I think Leaf Shave is another great brand. So many brands to get stainless steel razors from. A stainless steel ear pick. I know. They also make bamboo ones. They call it, in Japan, I think it's a Japanese word, mamikake stick. It's basically, instead of using it's kind of like the last swab, but instead of using cotton buds, you just use the stick and then you just wipe your earwax on like a cotton rag, pretty much. Or you could also get biodegradable cotton swabs and then you could just compost them if you're not into using the reusable ones. I've heard great things about Yay for Earth sensitive skin lotion. I've heard people say it's great for like clearing up their skin if you've got really sensitive skin. I actually follow Stevie is the founder. I follow her on Instagram. She's such a fun lady. If you want to follow her on Instagram, even if you don't want to buy her products, you should just follow her on Instagram. She's awesome. If you're in the market for some hair ties, you can get plastic-free hair ties from Kushu. Rechargeable batteries. Oh my gosh. Even if like somebody is not in the eco-friendly living realm, you should still buy them rechargeable batteries just to help them save some money. They're seriously a game changer. And you don't even have to buy like a specific eco-friendly brand. You could just simply buy them Energizer, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's not the best brand in the world, but it's still better than nothing. And of course, when you're buying them the eco-friendly, the rechargeable batteries, don't forget a port too. But the brand here I have mentioned is EBL, and I think it's an actual eco-friendly brand. If you want, you can get them some eco-friendly silk dental floss, which is compostable. There's another brand of compostable floss called Floss Pot. Just something generic is seeds for flowers or herbs or carrots or onions or just edible food in general. Another great gift is tea strainers and loose leaf tea. They just go really well together. It's something that they can make and enjoy for quite some time throughout the year, and it helps save them a lot of waste. Ultra Eco chocolate is another great gift. Like I said, you really can't go wrong with chocolate, especially around the holidays, and they are known to be a pretty eco-friendly brand as well. Plain Products is known to be a very eco-friendly shampoo conditioner brand. They have like full-size products, they also have small travel-size products, and they all come in aluminum. You can also send them back to the company and they will reuse their aluminum bottles. If you're not into the bamboo straws, because honestly, they can be breakable if you do want to use them for travel. If you want something to travel with, you want to get stainless steel, and you can get stainless steel straws from Clean Canteen. Clean Canteen also has food canisters, which is great for like on-the-go snacks or on-the-go dog food or things like that. Stainless steel flask might also come in handy. You can get that from REI. Stasher bags are also a lifesaver. You can get this as like a regular gift, but they also make small bags which will fit in a stocking, but you could also like just fold their regular size bags in half and put that in the stocking as well. I feel like some of these gifts, like you really would get an adult. Like you would definitely gift an adult deodorant and floss. You can give someone eco deodorant from brands like Native or Hammond Herbs. You can give someone bamboo travel cutlery. If this is the case, try to avoid bamboo cutlery that has been drop shipped and get something from an actual reputable brand like the Sustainable Duo. I actually talked about this brand in my last gift guide video. Again, with the drop shipped brands, with produce bags, don't get them from a dropship brand, get them from a nice brand that actually uses like organic cotton. Wow, this one's actually called the Organic Cotton Mart. They probably actually use organic cotton. If you want something more for like a child or a teenager, you can probably get them a nice bracelet from made from recycled plastic from 4Ocean. Reusable cotton rounds are another great one for like teenagers or young adult. They're great for like taking off makeup or applying toner, things like that. You can get those from Eco Roots or other zero waste stores. Wooden dish brush is great, especially for like new homeowners as like a housewarming gift. You can get these from a lot of zero waste stores like the Wild Minimalist or Eco Roots. You can get an organic eye sleep mask from Koyuchi. Men are so hard to shop for, so if you're looking for a gift for your man, you can get him some organic beard oil, and you can get this from the zero waste store. Beeswax food wraps come a lot in handy if you're trying to reduce your saran wrap use, and you can get this from the zero waste store. You can get yourself some cosmetics from Josie Moran like argan oil. If you want something that will make a really nice gift that's just around the house, especially during the holidays, you can get some nice soy candles, and you can get these from Edith. And the great thing about this brand of soy candles is that once the candle is done, the actual thing that the candle comes in is great to use for a planter. Santi Creations also makes candles too. Ten Tree makes a lot of great gifts, not just for stocking stuffers, but just in general, like t-shirts, pants, all that sorts of stuff, but they also make a lot of mittens and small stuff that you can throw into your stocking. Ten Tree also makes cork wallets. Reusable menstrual products like reusable menstrual panties from Thinks are a great product to buy as well. You can buy the Kurt beanie from Ten Tree. The Cora Ball is a little laundry microfiber catcher that you can throw into your washer, and it actually will catch all of the microfibers from your polyester and other plastic-based clothing to prevent them from going into our water cycle. You can get wool dryer balls to help someone cut back on their use of single-use dryer sheets, and you can get these from a lot of different brands. You can get yourself some True Earth concentrated laundry strips. I did an entire review of different laundry detergents. 3 of them honestly could fit in your stocking. The True Earth laundry strips, the Bunch of Farmers laundry detergent, and then the soap nuts. I'll leave that video linked above as well as down below. Oh, speaking of, the next one is soap nuts, and then the one after that is the Bunch of Farmers. The next one is David's toothpaste. That is an all-natural toothpaste that comes in an aluminum tube which is really cool, so that the way once you're done, you can cut the bottom off of your tube, scrape off or wash off all of the toothpaste, and then that aluminum tube can be recycled. I have a video reviewing that toothpaste as well, which will be linked down below. Next, there are a bunch of other products from Bunch of Farmers. They sent me a bunch of products to review. I will leave that entire review video linked down below as well. They have a bunch of products like lip balm, body wash, hand soap, and then the coolest product I think they have is a stain remover bar, which is great because it saves a lot of things like plastic and water. You can get vegan organic lip balm and biodegradable paper tube from Tiny Yellow Bungalow. Like I said, Pila also makes sunglasses, which is pretty cool. A lot of different companies out there make eco journals from things like recycled plastic or other things like plant fibers. I will leave some brands linked in the blog post. Sprout Pencils is an awesome brand that once your pencil is all the way to the bottom, it actually has seeds that you can plant it. You can get a natural loofah kitchen scrubber from Tiny Yellow Bungalow. Also from Tiny Yellow Bungalow is a teeny tiny spork in a cute little cork carrying case, so that's great for travel. There's lots of different places to get eco-friendly makeup, so I will leave some brands linked in the blog post. Silicone Baking Mat. So this might take up a majority of the stocking, but I swear by these. I actually talked about these a lot in my What's in My Eco Home Tour video, my favorite eco swap. Leave that video linked above and below. I will leave mine linked in the description as well as in the blog post. Love that. Like literally probably my favorite eco product. You can also get some bowl covers, which are nice for like big bowls that you might not have lids for, especially if you want to save like any extra cookie dough or brownie batter or things like that. You can also get a Guppy Bag, which is nice. This functions similar to the Cora Ball, but instead of catching the microfibers, it actually just keeps the microfibers within the bag, if that makes sense. So if you've got yourself some polyester shirts, you just throw all the polyester inside the Guppy Bag and it keeps the microfibers inside the bag. You can get yourself some organic candy canes. These are from Wholesome Sweet. And then the last thing I have on this list of brands is Peppermint Lip Balm made in cardboard from Wholesome Culture. So the next thing I want to talk about is just things that you can buy in general that aren't necessarily associated with a brand. Because, you know, when people think about Christmas, they think about like going out and buying something grand and buying something like a specific item. But when I think of Christmas, I think of buying something, you know, unique and homemade and special to that person. So I want to throw in a few of those items as well. So I'm just going to list off a few of these things as well. So things like nuts, trail mix, homemade Christmas cookies, even homemade candies. Something my mom really loved to do when we were young is make homemade hardtack candy, which is just like literally sugar, corn syrup, and flavoring. Just a bunch of sugar, but it was so much fun to make as kids. And you'd give it to gifts to neighbors and teachers, and it was really special. You could even make homemade decorations. Last year I made a video of some of my favorite decorations I've made throughout my home. I made homemade ornaments out of sticks, and then I also spray painted some pine cones. You can make some decorations like that for people. You could literally just give people money. Gift cards are always great, even just cash. Because honestly, sometimes it is just best, especially this year, if people are in need, just to give them money so that they can go out and get what they need. Because some people might not want a phone case. Some people might not want a water bottle. They might actually just need money so that way that they can provide for their families. You could even give them local artwork like I have back here, or paint them something yourself that you made homemade from the bottom of your heart. You could even make them stuff homemade like lotions and bath bombs and other homemade beauty products. Homemade Play-Doh is another really easy one, especially if you have someone with kids. Another great way to reduce your waste and help them reduce their waste is to make homemade things from old t-shirts like handkerchiefs, makeup remover wipes. I even made my own rug out of old t-shirts, which is pretty cool. It was pretty time intensive, but it would make a really great gift as well. Loose leaf tea, bulk coffee, other bulk sweets would be great as well. Even spices, herbs, homemade mulled wine, all sorts of things like that would be really special too. And then other than like food, homemade things, there are still a few more non-brand related things that you can do, like gift certificates, gift cards. Like I already said, experiences. I talked about this in the last iteration too, but you can still put this in a stocking. Like, I'm gonna give you the experience of skydiving. I'm gonna give you the experience of a vacation, a date night, movie ticket, an event ticket, like a basketball game. Something great for kids is like sidewalk chalk, markers, games, especially like wooden games, secondhand games. Going to the thrift store and just seeing what they have at the thrift store, buying something secondhand is always great. Digital magazine subscriptions is another one. Lessons like cooking lessons, music lessons, dance lessons is something fantastic, especially for young children. Teaching them a skill is really, really great. A trip or a weekend getaway is always something really, really fun and really special, and those are always something that I really hold near and dear to my heart. We always did that when I was a kid. We would get a few presents here and there from my parents, but we would always take a trip down to Florida to see my granddad, and that was always really special. Recipe cards from old family recipes I think would be super, super special. We got that for a wedding gift from both sides of my family, and that's something that we still use to this day. To this day, I think we've been married for like 72 years. We've been married for like 4 years. Playing cards and other games, like even if you buy these brand new, you can use games for years and get a lot of use out of them. So I would consider games still eco-friendly. Another great one is national parks or state parks annual passes. They're really not that expensive. Super great gift, and it encourages your family members to get out in nature. Similar to that is like a museum pass, a museum membership, because it encourages people to get out there and learn about things. Fountain pens are great because they're refillable. Super random, but they're refillable. So they're eco-friendly. Charcoal water filters are another really random thing, but they can be reused forever, and at the end of their life they can be composted. Random one is organic cotton handkerchiefs. You can also support local jewelers, local artisans, local craftspeople, local wood makers. Support your local people. Like, try not to order off of Amazon. Obviously it's great to support like these local zero waste shops too, but try to find someone in your hometown who's working on Etsy. Try to find someone from your state who's working on Etsy or has their own website or things like that. That's what I'm getting at. Try to support people in your local area first and then hit up one of these zero waste stores. That's what I'm getting at. Hopefully that makes sense. And then of course, like I said, wooden toys, wooden games for kids is another great one too. Like I already said, secondhand is great too. Even before you touch on all of this too, homemade secondhand is probably best, or buying new even from a zero waste brand. So things like book, decorations, toys, you can easily find some of this stuff secondhand, especially during this time where people are probably already starting to declutter before they buy stuff for their kids. So why not check your secondhand store before you yourself buy something new? And then lastly, just one quick thing I want to say is that there are a few like zero waste stores that you can check out, one being the Zero Waste Store. Second, one of the first ones I mentioned is Concentrated, started by my friend Sarah. You can find her Instagram linked down below, as well as the Instagram for Concentrated linked down below. You can also check out The Wild Minimalist, Eco Roots, Eco Girl Shop, and Ethical Shop. And there are countless others. I will try to find some more and link them down below. I guess kind of function as like a zero waste version of Amazon. Like you can go on these sites and type like water bottle. You can type toothbrush and it will pull up an eco version on their site, and they will ship most anywhere. Obviously they don't have like 2-day shipping and they don't have every single product you can imagine, but obviously it is best to support these small businesses. It is best to support any small business during this time than companies like Amazon. Jeff Bezos has enough money, people. He does not need any more money. I just watched Levi Hildebrand's video about Jeff Bezos's Earth Fund, which is a joke. One day this year, just in one day this year, Jeff Bezos, his net worth went up $13 billion in one day. So if you can help it, please do not support Amazon. I know we can't all boycott Amazon entirely, but if you can help it, especially during the holidays, support local businesses. They really need it, especially this year. That's how I'm gonna end this video. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your day to listen to this long list of eco brands that you can hopefully use for some inspiration for your stocking stuffers this year. Again, I have an entire gift guide from last year that is linked up here. It's linked down below. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy whatever holiday you celebrate this year, this time of the year. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you have subscribed already and you've been subscribed for a long time, I really appreciate you supporting my content. It really does mean the world to me. If you appreciate this video, you learned something valuable from it, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. If you think it'll be valuable to someone else, I would really appreciate if you share it with others. Let me know down below what other brands you think we should be supporting this year, not just during the holiday season, but all year long, because we're gonna need a toothbrush throughout the rest of the year. I'm gonna need deodorant throughout the rest of the year, so let me know your brands down below. That's all I have for now. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, I talk about all sorts of things zero waste. I like to make zero waste fun, easy, free for everybody, and I post new videos every Monday and Thursday Japan Standard Time, which is Sunday and Wednesday in the US. And until next time, remember that these small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Bye guys. Lastly, last thing. We're already 2 minutes in? How in the world have I already been talking for 2 minutes? You can get a whole bunch of socks. I have an entire sock review brand, a sock. Those might make fun under. You can get wool dryer bottle.